Depend on me, oh, depend on me. If you do, I'll never let you go. Depend on me, oh, depend on me, oh, depend on me. If you do, I'll never let you.
And welcome back, guys. Today it's my favourite vlog, but with a twist. Today I'm doing a test review on this Project 59. Now, before I delve into this amazing bike, I just want to let you know something. I had aspirations for my channel of what I wanted to do, and one of those things was to have the ability to test review and get on unique bikes such as this that usually people going into a dealership or whatever wouldn't have the opportunity to have. And for me, this is it. It's amazing, and the people I've got to thank are you guys for watching my vlogs, putting up with my Welsh banter, and through both you've given me the ability to do this, so I really thank you very much, and I want to do this justice today. But how it started out originally was a 2011 Softail Blackline. Now, I don't know if you know a lot about these bikes, and I had to do a little bit of research, but see you later, mate. But let's just put it down to it wasn't Harley's best Softail that they did. So for sure, this is more of a donor bike for them to really strip the hell out of and build something very unique. And the inspiration came from applying a cafe racer stroke NASCAR design. It is handmade. In fact, to actually build this bike from start to finish would take approximately 600 hours in total, which is absolutely amazing. So you think about the costs of the bike in that sense. So starting at the front, you've got some serious stopping power here, guys. You've got 13-inch brakes calipers, obviously twin disc, which is amazing, and then you've got this beautiful design. Now this is sheet metal, which is purely hand built, so there's no CAD or laser cutting, anything like that. This is purely built by hand. You've got a nice little logo there with the Shore Speed and Custom, and moving around to the side of the bike, you've got this, my favorite engine. You guys have probably seen my review on the Dyna S. That was mental. You would have heard me say this is awesome, and again they've got it here, the Screaming Eagle 110. You've got this beautiful, I mean, look at this exhaust system, it's amazing, and I'll show you the best bit. So it runs all the way through here, straight up behind this seat, and then boom, straight out the back here, and that's where it finishes. I mean, what an incredible design. Moving down the side of the bike, then you've got a very unique feature here. So you've got this all open case, so you can see everything here on the bike, which again is just so unique, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So without further ado, let me get this bike started, because that's one of the things I know you guys love to hear. Okay guys, so let's give the engine a start. You've got this beautiful start button here, so let's go for it. Woo! And then look at the side down here, open case, totally exposed. Absolutely amazing. Woohoo! That is sick. Right, I'm going to get on this bike and explain to you guys what this feels like to ride. Now guys, sitting on this bike, it feels very much like the Clubman I rode. So I feel very much in a sport style position. The seat is really tough, and obviously with the mid controls, I'm almost like in a fetal position. So for me it's not ideal, but just, you know, that's personal preference. And I can tell already it's probably going to take a little bit of getting used to ride. So I'm going to take it easy, but as we go along I'm just going to explain. So, born to be wild. Right, let's go. Okay, easy as we go. This is a £60,000 motor, so I do not want to spill it. Okay, straight away for me, guys, obviously this has got mid controls, so it's not ideal. I can already feel just a bit of awkwardness in my hip joints, but you know what, that's probably because I've got grandpa flexibility. But oh, this is exciting. I feel like I'm on something so unique, so unique. So just working out which button was for the indicator, because they're on here, see guys, so it's a bit awkward. For me it's amazing how quick you can get used to a bike. And going round the roundabout, what I'm finding is that the front end really wants to drop in quite hard. So I'm just trying to counterbalance that weight. It's not a bike you can just rag round the roundabout. Well, woo! Got a leaf stuck to my head. So let's take a left here, and let's take her out into the countryside where I usually do my reviews, and slightly open her up. And I say slightly, guys, purely because this is a lot of money and I gotta select the right gear. Okay guys, so I'm coming up to 60 miles, sorry, I'm coming to the national speed limit. Let's see what she's like in third gear, 2,500 revs, let's go. It's beautiful. Ah! Oh, what a bike. I tell you what, the brakes are flipping fantastic. That rear brake is just so sharp, leaning in. Again, this is very different to ride. It's not like a Sportster where I can really throw it about. I've got to be a lot more cautious. I've got a bit of clear traffic here, let's do a bit of overtaking. Woo! Personally, I don't think this is a bike you would necessarily commute with. I think it's more of a bike that you would, well, I would anyway, take out on the weekend, and to be fair, bloody show it off, because it's such a beautiful bit of work. Oh, it's so good. And the brakes, oh, there we go, leaning into it left. Obviously I've got to be careful because the roads they're not icy, but it's winter time, especially down country lanes, so there's not much sunlight. Woo! Over the railway track, suspension. Yeah, suspension's not great. Coupled with the, you know, you've got to manage that with the steering of the bike as well. So again, I'll repeat, it's not a bike you can throw about, and if you watch my V-Rod vlog or review and my Dyno S, you could see with those bikes, that just picking on them, I could really chuck them about. With this, I wouldn't have that ability, I wouldn't have that confidence to do it. But again, I go back to what I said earlier, that's what, you know, custom is about. When you change the looks of a bike, or you change things, not only does it change it aesthetically, but it does have an impact on practicability of a bike. But I tell you what, this thing is making me bloody smile. It's all about this bike. So as I mentioned, let me summarise this bike. Now for me, a custom is about making something aesthetically pleasing more so than practicality. You may disagree, but that's what I think it is. And for me, this bike does it all in terms of aesthetics. Every time I was going past cars or going around roundabouts, people were just stopping, staring and looking at what was actually going on. What was that bike? What I would say is, from a practicality point of view, being totally honest, I did find it hard to ride because you've got to get used to that front end. You've got this skinny-ish tyre, some small handlebars, and it's a big bike. So when you're going around corners, it does want to drop in. So you've still got to do a little bit of counter steer. Not the same as a breakout, but very similar. In terms of the bike itself, power-wise, fantastic. The seat was very hard, and obviously with the ergonomics of the bike, my feet were right up into my chest, so that was quite difficult to manage. But having said that, what a head turner. absolutely fantastic. What an amazing opportunity for me to go on this bike and just see what it's like. But as always, I just want to say thank you very much for subscribing. As always, I really appreciate it. Please give this a thumbs up if you like it, and please share on social media as well. But all the best, guys. Motonewbrider.